$200 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Dropped $3 on the ring, cause it beat the truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am Mahogany Monet, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a hair tutorial on this wig from Alipearl. When I say that this hair has the best lace I've ever had, I'm not lying to you. I would not even lie to y'all like that. But the lace, top tier. I also like the hair. I had this hair in for a couple days now, and you know, it's still giving. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this look, and this hair is dry, I will have all links down in the description about this wig. So if you are interested in getting this wig for yourself and you want to be twins, I will have all the links down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell for post notifications. And without further ado, let's hop right into this hair tutorial. So today we will be installing this wig from Alipearl Hair. This is their 22-inch 13x4 HD lace frontal deep wave wig, and I love this hair, y'all. The wave is so pretty. I love the curls, and the lace is top tier. Okay guys, so this is what the wig looks like once I put it on my head. Before putting it on my head, I bleached the knots, I put my foundation color on the lace, and I also hot combed it back so we won't have any flyaways in my face while I'm trying to apply the wig, because that can create a very messy space and it'll just make your install look very messy. So I do not do the ball cap method. If you watch any of my videos before, you know that the ball cap method tends to put bumps around my head, so I don't do it. I'm using Boho Extreme today, and I'm just going to add 3 layers, and this is just what works best for me. So you want to make sure that you're applying the glue to clean skin. Please clean your skin with alcohol. I did that prior to coming on camera, and I'm also using my fingers. A lot of people will tell you not to use your fingers, but do what's best for you. It does not have an effect on my installs that I know of. So now I'm just laying that lace into clear glue. You want to make sure that majority of the glue is clear before you lay your lace in it, or it will just be very messy. Also, while you're laying the lace down, you want to be sure not to press extremely hard, because that can also make the glue seep through the lace, and it tends to make the hair sticky. So as you guys see, I kind of applied the wig a little too far up, so I'm just cutting off some extra lace. Really, placement of the wig is probably one of the hardest things and one of the most crucial things to the outcome of your install. But honestly, you just have to have an eye for it. So I'm just cutting off that extra lace, and now I'm cutting off the lace on the sides, the ear tabs, and this takes time and patience also. But this isn't really a in-depth tutorial if that's what y'all were looking for. There are plenty of videos out there, but I'm just showing you guys how I get my installs to look how they look. So now that we have all excess lace cut off, the lace that we still have that is not glued down, we're just going to go back and be very careful with that bottle, because there's been plenty of times where I've just splat glue all over my face. So be very careful with this part. But we're just going to put glue on those places where the lace is not glued to my head, and then I'm going to let it dry for a minute, and then I'm going to take a comb and kind of press it in, and make sure you're being gentle. After you have pressed the lace into the glue, you now want to tie your edges, and before you tie your edges, you want to spray it with some type of spray. You can use Spritz, you can use Got To Be. I know a lot of people like the even sprays, but honestly, I'm still team Got To Be. So I just tied that down with an elastic band, and we're going to begin to mold the hair. So my hot comb literally stopped working like middle of this video, and I was very disappointed. So y'all are gonna see me kind of take a different route. But normally I would just hot comb my hair and it would be flat in the front. So now we're going to begin with the baby hairs. Lately I've just been doing the 2 baby hairs on the side. That's been my go-to. I haven't been doing a middle baby hair. And it always hit, especially if you have an HD lace such as the one on this Alipearl wig that I'm working with today. It just always give, like, it's just, I can explain it. But what I like to do is mold out the hairs that will be going into the baby hairs. It's just a nice way to keep everything nice and neat. Once you have those hairs sorted out, you just want to twist them and put them out the way, and then do the same thing to the opposite side. Now, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but I kind of put a middle part in my hair so I can make sure that my baby hairs are even. You probably can't tell anymore because I flipped it over, but you could definitely see it right here. But yeah, this is something that you should do. Now, normally I would be hot combing right here, but like I told y'all, my hot comb broke. I think I went for a side part right here, so I'm just spraying spritz, and I'm taking a hard brush, but you could take spritz or a wax stick and a hot comb and kind of mold that back. And now you're gonna tie down the hair with the baby hairs pulled down in the front. Make sure you spray that lace every time you tie down your hair. And this just really makes everything flat and kind of separates the baby hairs from the rest of the hair. So next I'm just going to curl my baby hairs with this small, I think it's a 1/2 inch flat iron. And this is not mandatory, but if you know that you have a hard time doing baby hairs, this really helps direct the hair. So now I'm just going to use this eyebrow razor to cut the baby hairs. You'll see me go back in later using scissors, but I like to make my initial cut with the eyebrow razor. It's just the safest option. And as you see, I'm swooping the hairs back so y'all can see how it's laying without any product. So that's the effect of the flat iron. So I like to use an alcohol-free mousse for my edges. When I use Got To Be or spritz or the got to be gel, I just see that after a while it ends up flaky and white on my edges after a few days. So I just like to use mousse because mousse does not have that effect on the edges. And I'm just swooping them. I can't really explain how to swoop them. It's just something, like, it's just in the flick of the wrist, y'all. Practice makes perfect though, so just be patient and keep going. Make sure you're not being rough on the hair or your lace will lift. But it's okay to have to go back and do your baby hairs again. Just keep doing them till you make them perfect, and be sure not to put too much product. So after the baby hairs are done, the hard part is done. So now you just see me putting mousse back behind the lace. It's not meant to be on the lace. It's meant to be on the hair behind the baby hairs. And now I'm just taking that hard brush. Anytime you see me use the hard brush, I would normally be hot combing, so keep that in mind. But I'm just pushing that back because we're about to tie that whole front portion up. And this is just my last way of molding my hair. So before we tie it down, you want to go in with your foundation color and just lightly put some on the lace. Please be sure not to put too much makeup because you will ruin your whole entire wig and style. So after you add a little bit of foundation, you spray it again with your choice of spray. You put on your elastic band around the lace, and now I'm just using this Alipearl edge layer scarf. I'm sorry. And that kind of lays down the hair behind the baby hairs that I was molding before. And now we are just wetting the hair. We are spraying the mousse on it. Y'all, I do not know the name of the mousse, but I think the company's, I'm not even going to guess, but I'll put the name on the screen. But I'm just putting that all throughout my hair. I'm wetting it and just make sure every strand is saturated and every strand has mousse on it. Mousse is my favorite thing to put on curly hair. It does not damage it. I find that products tend to weigh down curly hair, so I like to use mousse like over coily custards and moisturizer type things. So So this is the final look, guys. I really love this wig and I definitely think it's worth your coin. I really hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and be sure to comment what more videos y'all want to see from me. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell for those notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video.